Felt like a swamp in the loading screen. 4 flashlights, forgot to put Lightborn on. So this might be a 4-man slug situation. That'll be illegal though soon. War crimes. We'll be standing over them when they're all on the ground slugged, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm dodging fucking beams from every direction going he, because I'm evil, you know? Behaviour's words, not mine. There's one. I'm not running around the infinite, so... That's a bit embarrassing, lad. Doesn't work. Will you fucking live in the real world, dude? God, it's embarrassing. Fucking hell, dude. You're gonna give me that DC as well? Yeah. Textbook. Absolutely fucking hilarious. You're not quite cut out for comp, lad. Give it up. It's all about the fucking cosmetics, you're a fucking sheep. We're gonna give up now, aren't we? Well, here's a newsflash, mate. I'm not. Oh, fucking the lot of them, actually. There's only the Nick now that's left. What happened to my fucking genre? I've got a story to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been ruined by fucking tourists. That's what's happened to my genre. And yours, if you're a fan of ASIMs. Fucking embarrassing. And this, ladies and gentlemen, right here is the reason this game is currently being destroyed. The reason why in the next patch they're going to get 30 seconds of iframes off hooks because you're not allowed to touch these fucking little fairies. Absolute fucking tourists, a lot of them. I'm starting to think this game's also contracting its own flavour of the ASIM curse. Disagree with that, because that went right through him. Where now that it's gained a certain level of popularity, it's now just going to kill itself. Absolutely fucking beautiful example, dude. It couldn't be any more perfect. When you hear my rants in every single one of my videos, boys, this is the exact kind of survivor I'm referencing in my generalisations. There is no discussion to be had, there is no counter-argument to this. This is the exact group of wank stains that this game is being destroyed for. Once more for the boys at the back of the room, just to define them for you. People that shouldn't be anywhere near PvP gaming. I don't know whether I finished the sentence, I couldn't remember it. Couldn't remember if I did or not. When I was chasing the Jake just before he DC'd there, I said it was probably going to be easy for him to do this because I'm playing an elementary killer to loop, because this guy's really easy to fucking loop. He's basically just a slightly worse alien. Without the traversal power. I'm actually spending perks to do that with Bamboozle and Superior Anatomy. To basically make him play like Alien. But without, obviously, the map traversal. But yeah, it do be a bot game. Have a look at this phenomenal AI as well. When a team of AI in Evolve could literally foreman you and capitalise on your mistakes. Get you out. He is injured, isn't he? Yeah, he is. No, he's not. Oh look, we've got Dead Hard as well, yeah. So what I'm predicting as well on these people that have DC'd, the entire build is DS Dead Hard off the record and fucking Windows probably, if I had to guess. The go-to sheep collection of perks. Because skill on the survivor side in this particular game, ladies and gentlemen, amounts to second chances and no fucking IQ points whatsoever, but that's praised. I know there's probably some people out there, I do fully acknowledge it, that probably don't like it when I go on about how I've got an higher IQ than 90% of this player base, but I came from ASIMS where PvP gaming was actually real, ladies and gentlemen, and you actually had to be good at the game to win in it, you know, from games where skill was celebrated rather than laughing on fucking TikTok and being an insufferable failure online. But alas, in this particular game, ladies and gentlemen, we build our empires around being complete cunts. Because the kids find it funny on TikTok, I suppose. Gaming for the low IQ. Get you on there. But again, you know, just if it's one of your first videos or you just want to hear it again from me, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just do the all current spiel that I just repeat at fucking nauseum, because there's actually hard, concrete evidence on your screen right now as to why, when I say this, it's actually a fact. This is what happens when you do fill your game with second chances and literally, as a developer, push entitled narratives on the player base, because it produces this fucking wank. And these are the very people you are currently catering to as a developer. In other words, this game's fucked. Other streamers won't say that because they're more concerned with furthering the sub counts and basing their entire opinions around a fucking win dial, rather than actually addressing or discussing the game's actual fucking issues. And a lot of it, ladies and gentlemen, as scary and danger hearing as it is, auto-aim bad game design. Dead Hard, there's another one of the ones that DC'd. It all stems from very shit survivor players that refuse to adapt DS. So we've got two of the perks that I guessed correctly. I'm trying my hardest here, ladies and gentlemen, you know, when I'm doing my commentary, to just not be 100% right 100% of the time. I just don't know how there are still people out there that seem to think I'm overreacting and don't give a shit about the game's actual integral health. I'm just doing this because I'm a toxic killer main, you know. It can never be that what I'm actually saying is true because I've been here since 2016 and actually know what I'm fucking talking about, you know. Because at one time, ladies and gentlemen, I actually used to enjoy this game, you know. I actually used to like it. It was a horror experience. It was a horror racing, and for the first about 3 years of the game's lifespan, survivors in the whole generally accepted the fact that if you were caught, you fucking died. But that all changed with the advent of these cunty fucking streamers that showed up, didn't it? Your Oshidos and your fucking... I don't even know what any of the others were called. He's still got Dead Hard, hasn't he? Yeah, he used it there. I don't know what the rest of them are, because I don't go looking for that content. It melts me fucking brain cells. But once all them turned up and they all started promoting being a cunt and literally contributing nothing to the game's actual society, we got to this state now where it's us versus them permanently in the player base. So then you get a 3-man DC like that. So as we go into the end here, as we find Nick and give him the hatch because he's the only one that's got a fucking pair of bollocks. We're going to do the full predict. It's probably going to be on all three of these: Dead Hard, DS, Off the Record, and Windows, or something to that effect. Maybe some Vigil if they're feeling a little bit smarter than the average fucking bumbling ape that plays this game. There he is. Yeah, mate. Yeah? Done the hatch, yeah? Hold on. Could be fucking anywhere on this map though, dude. Thought it was in the corner there. I keep feeling like I can hear it. Get a lot faster than you know, lad. He'll be right in the corners like that. I'm trying not to look at him so I don't get me chase music. I can hear it. Oh, it's got to be in the centre somewhere, lad. Yeah, it's here. I've got no globals to tell him. Over there, for fuck's sake. Dicky boy. Come on, lad, you've already been over there. Why are you going over there again? Don't have any dinky sounds. He's over there. Somebody's seen him. Come back round. Oh, fuck. He's over there again. My boy's done a 360 based on that zombie. So at the moment he's running up and down the back and doing fuck all else. He knows I'm not going to kill him because I've literally just shown him. Just follow the terror radius. I've not been following you for a while. That would imply, lad, that I found it. There he is. He's over there. My boy's doing what I normally do, where I just assume it's around the edge of the map. Please be coming up that ramp. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Right, what do we say? Dead Hard DS, off the record, Windows. Yeah. More second chance bullshit though. So there's your saboteur, the Ashley. Preventing me from getting hooks, distancing me hooks as well. Dead Hard DS, gen speeds, slow down at pallets. Protection hits, sorry, 3-man. There's your 3-man comms. It's basically a sprint burst whenever they stun me with a pallet. Actually fucking brain dead, because you can't run these two together. They both cause exhausted. And gen perks. Not complete meta slaves, but they would dress like them. The Jate was. But yeah, 3-man anyway. So this Nick just had his game ruined, basically, for these 3 cunts. There you go, textbook. That's exactly what I talk about, ladies and gentlemen, and that's the type of player base they are actively promoting. They don't realise it, or maybe they do realise it, but from what they're doing these days, where they're literally just giving them all base kit mechanics and all that kind of shit, they don't look like they actually know that they're actually cultivating this kind of player base. But that's exactly what I talk about. It's a product of the streamers, and it's a product of a self-sustaining, entitled fucking pile of cunts that now play this game, dude. It is what it is. And I'll always fucking say it is, because it is. I've been here since 2016, a lot longer than a lot of these fuckers have been. I've been here since the very beginning with this game, yeah? When it fucking launched and we only had Trapper, Wraith and Billy to play as. Yeah? So, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. But there you go. Textbook example, fellas. And that right there is why this game is about to fucking die in 2025. When all you'll face in the next patch is iframes off the hook, basically base kit off the record, essentially. So, there you go. Happy futures.